The crash of hobnailed boots filled the hallway as a tight-knit group of guards stormed through the palace. Their shields were up, ready, swords drawn and spears levelled. The early morning sun glinted off their polished armour, the growing heat of the day embracing the soldiers as they ran, coaxing beads of sweat to drip from under their helmets and down their faces. The guards, however, had no intentions of stopping. From the neighbouring corridors and palace rooms they could hear the sounds of battle raging. Screams of pain, bloodthirsty war cries and the pillagers' whoops of adulation let loose within the halls. The men and women revelling in their bloodlust and newfound riches had once been loyal, and the guardsmen knew it. All of them knew the punishment for desertion, especially when faced with the enemy. The formation followed the winding corridor until it opened out into a huge feasting hall. The walls were covered in monumental mosaics showing the glories of the kingdom of Dazkor. Now, the chiselled faces of the kings and queens of old stared proudly down on a scene of chaos. The feasting tables had been overturned, the ornaments scattered and broken on the floor. The looters, picking through the debris and stripping the corpses of the courtiers they had found there, eyed the guards hungrily as the formation skidded to a halt in front of them. One of the looters, a tall, bald man with a blood-splattered face, began to walk slowly towards the bristling knot of spears that had emerged from the corridor. As he approached, other looters began to draw in behind, hands creeping towards sword hilts. Stopping a few meters from the guards, he spread his arms wide and grinned broadly. "Brothers, sisters, welcome to our court. You have nothing to fear from us. We are comrades, all of us. We have all loyally done our duty for king and country, and now some other fat ass wants to take his crown. Why should we stand in the way? Come, lay down your arms and join us. Let us take our share of the spoils before the new order takes it for themselves. The royals are all dead. We have nothing to fear from them now." "I would disagree with you on that." The guards' front ranks parted to let a smaller figure wearing much more elaborate armour than the others, and sporting a green cloak emblazoned with a red rose, pass through. She possessed long auburn curls and an upright, regal demeanour. She stood, feet set defiantly apart. "Oh, princess, had I known it was you, I'd never have dreamed of saying such things in the presence of your divine majesty." The looter's voice oozed sarcasm as he fell into a grossly over-exaggerated bow, the men behind him howling with laughter as he did so. The princess continued to stare at the man, the icy ferocity of her glare stifling the laughter of the mutineers before her. "I don't care what you think of me or my father. I'm not here to defend him. All I need to know is if you're going to let me and my troops go on our way, or whether you and your filthy accomplices wish to die." The looter captain's wide smirk remained as he drew his sword and started to pace back and forth. "So the little precious princess wants to play soldiers, does she? You certainly came dressed for the occasion. How much do you reckon that pretty shiny armour would sell for, boys? I'll enjoy taking it from your dead body if I have to, though I'd rather you were alive for the experience." He lunged forward, his sword point aimed at the princess's throat. Around him, his men surged forward, leaping at the guards, trying to tear their shields away.